Thek-talks. We are in the Christmas season, and I just kind of want to share some things that I read here lately, but I just want to minister to you guys if you let me. So this holiday season is always busy. Like for me it is. And sometimes it gives me anxiety. I'm not going to lie. It sometimes gives me anxiety because there's like a lot of little things that you got to do for your kids' school, your kids, and for family and friends, and having to come up with Christmas gifts ideas, and you're hoping that you don't disappoint anybody. You're hoping that you get everything done and just and sometimes it caused me a little bit anxiety about how much money we're having to spend extra for the month. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like those people that I love aren't worth it, but it is what it is, and it can cause a little bit of anxiety. And but there's something that I want to remind me, and I want to remind you too, is sometimes the best gift that we can give ourselves and to the ones we love is just to be there and to be present and to be with you and to be with them and to be available. That is one of the biggest gifts that you can receive from anybody, to be honest. Like when people are available for me, I feel so blessed and I'm so grateful that they gave me their time, or they lend me their ear, or they lend me a hug, or they sat with me and ate popcorn and watched a movie with me. Those are the greatest little gifts that I love. I love creating memories like that. I love simplicity. That is something I want to hone in on and I want to grab more of in my life, is simple things. Simple things like, hey, it's okay to be like, hey, we're just going to decorate the tree and have Christmas music on and enjoy our company together. And that doesn't have to be going to Disneyland in December, even though that's awesome. That would be cool. I would love to do that one day, and maybe I will. But sometimes I think it's okay to be like, okay with simplicity, and to not fear of not having enough, and not fear about, am I good enough, or my present's good enough, or is this and that good enough for that person, stuff like that. I think we should reflect on just being available, and being quiet is okay. Oh my gosh. Being quiet can be a gift, y'all. I'm telling you, I've got the house to myself and I feel like this is my soul's vacation right now. You know what I mean? When you busy mamas who have little screaming kids, if you can just get an hour to yourself, you know that is like a gift to your soul, okay? Can I get an amen in the comments? All right. So I just want to encourage you, and I want to encourage me. It's okay to take back being just simple, homemade, being homey. It's okay of vegging out with popcorn. Let me just tell you, by the way, here's a little secret, a sad secret of mine. I love popcorn. Like, I love it. I crave popcorn sometimes. The smell of popcorn brings comfort to me. Maybe because my dad loved it so much. I don't know. Like my grandma, she would always make popcorn when I was there to visit, and we would have milkshakes and popcorn, and I don't know. Maybe it's a nostalgic thing for me. I don't know. I just love popcorn. And it can be light and airy and just a little bit of salt, or it can be buttery and with lots of salt. It can be sweet even. It doesn't matter. I love popcorn. Okay? And I can have like some popcorn and a cherry Coke Zero for lunch, and I would be so happy. In fact, I might have that for lunch. I don't know. And my mom's probably sitting there going, that is so unhealthy. I'm probably going to get a phone call after this when she sees this. Let me just tell you. But I want to encourage you, and I want to encourage myself. I have to hear this for myself, you guys. That we overlook simplicity, the simple things, the homey things, the homemade things, the home goods, the inexpensive things in life, even though those are nice. But sometimes I think we overlook them. I think we overlooked the small things. And I think we needed to maybe gain those things. Maybe you can be present to someone who needs help with some I don't know, with their kids. Or maybe you can be present by showing up at the hospital. Or maybe you can be present by, I don't know, making a meal for somebody else who's like, I'm overwhelmed. I have too much things going on. And that would be one thing they didn't have to think about. I tell you what, if I had more friends that were like, oh my gosh, I just heard Tekla say she would love to have more people cook for her. I'll be one of those. I'll take it. I'll take it. Free food and I don't have to think about cooking. All right, I'll take that gift any day of the week. It doesn't have to be December. Anyway, yeah, so let's take that into consideration this year. And I want to share something with you that really, really blessed me. And it's about God being present with his people. And even, like I said, even his presence or your presence is a gift. But God with us, that alone is a special gift. And you know what? It's not complicated. It's simple. Him being in this room or being here next to me, or even better yet, wanting to be with me and wanting to live inside my heart, to minister to me, to counsel me, and to say I love you, that is special. That is something no money can buy. That is beautiful and unique and lovely and yet simple. But I think we overlook it. I think sometimes we complicate things. I think sometimes we try to keep ourselves moving forward with keeping ourselves busy. And we think if we're busy, then we are worth and we have value to the world, which is true. But yet at the same time, I think just being a friend and being is good enough. Okay? But I want to share with you something that really touched me and ministered to me. And I hope it brings you love in your heart and warmth and comfort to you. It is in Isaiah 63, verse 9. When they suffered, he suffered also. He sent his own angel to save them. Because of his love and kindness, he saved them. Since long ago, he has picked them up and carried them. What a gift that is to be carried by the Lord. What a gift it is for him to say that he suffered also. What a gift it says here, he sent his own angel to save them. What a gift to receive his love and kindness and his salvation. What a gift it is to be loved by God. And that he is available for all of us, for you, for me, for everybody. He is available for his people. And I want you to sit in that. I want you to write that down. I want you to think about how God is available for you and how he cries when you cry and how he wants to carry you if you would stop kicking and screaming and just let him. Sometimes I got to stop kicking and screaming too. And sometimes I just need to crawl up on my Papa God's lap and sit there and be held. Write that down. Meditate that. Picture yourself sitting on the couch, but then that couch transforms into God's lap. And as you lean back on the back side of that couch, you're leaning back on his chest, on his bosom, on him, on next to his heart. And actually picture that. And when you're crying, he's crying with you because he's for you and he loves you. Receive that. Can you receive that? All right. I'm going to give you some time to think about these things and be present with God and have him just be present with you, and then share that with someone else this season. All right. God bless and Merry Christmas.